Hi, I'm Ken. My great-granddaughter Ruby is in year 7 at the local academy. Well, she hasn't been there for a few months. They do send work for her, but not on Zoom, but on web pages and things like that. But I do worry that she's going to fall behind. So what I've done over the last few weeks is I've made some booklets on different topics, and she gets them at home, then we discuss them over the internet on Messenger or Facebook or something. A booklet like this. Last week we did triangles. This is a book on triangles, only a couple of pages. We discuss it, and then she tells me all about it. I've done several books. This week is on symmetry, and also I've done her 2 sets of questions, not exam questions, not for an exam, but there are 20 multiple choice questions and 20 reasoning questions, which we discuss together. It's not one which you say you've got to do these, you get a mark. It's when we discuss them, so that she gets used to answering questions and she doesn't fall behind in class. This week I'm doing symmetry. And that's what this video is all about. There are several videos on my YouTube page. In fact, I've got over 60 videos on different topics. Some are maths, some are stories for young children. There's quite a variety of things on there which you might want to look at. I think you might find something interesting there anyway. So here we go. This is the video of symmetry. I asked Ruby to look in the dictionary for a definition of symmetry. She found several. The one I prefer is this one: the similarity or exact correspondence between different things. Symmetry is normally taught at junior school, but also in year 7 of KS3. In school, symmetry normally involves geometric type shapes, but it also exists in nature. The human body is one, for example. If you take a line down the centre and fold over one side, the parts match. Another example is the butterfly. You see them here. There's a human body. Take the line down, fold this part over, and it exactly matches that part. The same as a butterfly. Fold over, exactly matches that part. There are 4 types of symmetry: translation, reflection, rotation, and something called glide reflection. The first 3 are the most usually taught ones. Translation symmetry is when a figure is moved from one place to another without rotating it. An example is when a shape is moved on a graph. There's the red triangle is being moved or translated left, or moved and translated down. If you look at it, if you move this way, the y coordinates are not changing, just the x coordinates. Move it this way, the x coordinates are not changing, but the y coordinates are changing. And glide reflection is really a type of translation. The object, that's this thing here, is translated upwards and then moved along the line that way. Translation, glide. This shows some examples of the lines of symmetry. They've probably done this before in junior school anyway. But there's an isosceles triangle. There's one line of symmetry. That's all it's got. The hexagon has got lots of them. You see the line of symmetry through there. You could rotate it or turn it that way. A line of symmetry that way. And the arrow has only got one line of symmetry. And the oblong has got 2 lines of symmetry. One there and one there. And the equilateral triangle has got 3 lines of symmetry. And that's the centre of the equilateral triangle. The circle, well, that's got as many as you want. An infinite number of lines of symmetry. If you look at the isosceles triangle here, you can see it's got no rotational symmetry. You could take it and rotate it around, all the way around, back to where it started, but don't count 360 degrees as rotational symmetry. The hexagon we can rotate 6 times. So it's got 6 lines of symmetry, or down here, 120 degrees rotational symmetry. The oblong can only be rotated once, to there, and then back to there, 180 degrees. Now, it's just not an exercise in maths. It's nice to do it in maths, of course, but rotational symmetry is used everywhere. In wind farms with their symmetric turbines, and in power plants, which have many parts using rotational symmetry. As I said before, I think I've said before anyway, my YouTube site is Kenneth Mallison. This video will appear on there, together with the other videos I've done. There are other videos on there as well, but it's not just maths, but stories for kids and other things. I think there are about 60 videos on there to look at. I hope you'll have a look at them. Bye then. So there we are. That's the video on symmetry. I hope you found it interesting. Maybe your children might find it interesting. But if you do want to look at my other videos, don't forget it's on Kenneth Mallison on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye.